How's it going, people? Ed Clark back from Roulette Calculators, continuing on from where we did in yesterday's video, where we're using the area key on auto track to see if we can find any signatures and hopefully get a few units of profit. So yeah, let's see what we do. I won't give you the whole spiel about this join us thing, but you know, Roulette Calculators, check it out. Let's share my screen and get on with it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of area key tables I've been tracking only for about 8 minutes, it seems, for about 8 minutes. So let's see if we can find any decent signatures. This one's not looking too bad, actually. We've got 001001. So this would be good for some kind of progression, but looking at the current depth, a depth of 4, not so good. So let's have a look on the next table. Okay, a bunch of 1s and a few 0s. Currently on a depth of 2. Okay, so I might come and check back on that. In fact, let's see what's happened. Okay, it has cleared that out. So 01011002. If you're not sure what I mean by these depths and 0s and 1s and things like that, make sure you head over to Roulette Calculators, go to the home page, and you will see the tutorials on getting started videos. You can also see that directly on the YouTube channel as well if you go to the sort of getting started guides, and yeah, that will basically explain everything. So let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, depth of 10040, not a good thing to play on that one. Depth of 1 and currently on a depth of 0. Needs a little bit more time there. So we've got Triumph. I think this is what I played on last time. I had a whole bunch of 0s and then a depth of 4. Okay, so what's that gone to? Yeah, that's gone to a depth of 1. So it looks like this dealer's kind of switched up and is now hitting the unhighlighted area. The dealer's called Celine. So let's have a look. We've got a whole bunch of tables here to go through. That one's not looking amazing. It's same with that one. Not really anything solid going on there. This isn't looking bad. We've got 02010000. This one is 888 Sport. It's currently on a depth of 1. In fact, I will go and have a look at that table just to see. So let's just open that table up and have a look. Where are we going? Is that the one? 25, 33, 11. That's the puppy. So let's see what's going on with this one. I'm definitely going to turn the volume down. 1 second. Okay. So that's at a depth of 1 at the moment. That went to 26 though, so yeah, that's gone back to 0. So yeah, I mean, this isn't looking bad. I do want to watch a few more spins. Really want to see that land in the highlighted section more often than not. Could do a single bet progression here. That basically means that if you miss, you then martingale your bet, and then you only martingale your bet once, so a single bet progression there. So that's gone to a depth of 1 again. So yeah, I'm not too sure about this dealer. If I was going to place a bet now, it would be on the highlighted section when this updates. So yeah, from 33. So I'd be covering from number 36 all the way around to 7. It's currently at a depth of 1. She's had a few, you know, two instances where she's gone to a depth of 1, but she has had it where she's gone to a depth of 2. Let's see. I want to see that land sort of before number 7. Yeah, 14, that's perfect. So that, yeah, it's giving me a little bit more confidence there. The only thing I don't like about it, there's only one player on there at the moment, which is probably me. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's only one player on there. Not a big fan of that. Depth of 0s and 1s. Might go for a single bet on it if it goes to a depth of 1. Just get a single bet, single win, and then leave. Put that to 9. It's definitely in the highlighted zone again. Number 24, which is here. Yeah, lots of zeros and ones. Yeah, what I'm saying is try and get a single win and then leave. It's only because there's only one person on the table, which is probably me. Yeah, so I don't like it when I'm the only person playing. But if I can go in, grab a win, and then leave the table, it's not that bad. It's gone to 27, so again that's gone to the highlighted again, so that's another 0. So at the moment I'm tempted to do a single bet progression, depth of 0 and 1. Let's just go for it quickly. So number 27. Oh, I just missed that one. Can I maximize this? Does that take up the whole screen? It does, unfortunately. That's a bit better though. It would have been a win, unfortunately. That just adds another element of risk to it by betting on that section, but we'll give it a go. So 27 went back to 27. So let's just give that a try. Just my luck, I went to the opposite side. So what I'll do is a single bet progression now. I'm currently at a depth of 1. So we've seen this a few times. We've only seen it go to a depth of 2 once. So let's try that. I've only seen it go to a depth of 2 once. So I'll see that land around 0, just after, really. Perfect, number 32. So let's put us to 107. Again, that's coming on a depth of 1, so it is okay. It's not too bad. It is doing a single bet progression on this, 0s and 1s. So I will go straight back on number 32. Anywhere around 0. Okay, that was a bit mean. That was right in the area, and then it kind of went back a little bit. So not exactly what I wanted to see. That went to 31. So I'm going to do a single bet progression again. So you can see here, lots of 0s, lots of 1s. Currently on a depth of 1. So number 3 or onwards. Perfect. Number 31 on the dot. So I'm at 122. I am going to leave this table. I don't really like it. There is a few more people on the table now. But one's just left, so it's just two of us on the table. We've got a nice little bit of profit off of the table. I don't like doing progressions, even though it's a 1-bet progression, because all it takes is for that to go to a depth of 2. It has done down there. So yeah, not my biggest, you know, I don't like it. I prefer flat betting for sure. So let's try and find another table that's looking a bit more friendly. Okay, this one, it's definitely a switcheroo. Depth of 3, depth of 4, depth of 4, then 0, 0, 0, 0. It's currently on a depth of 1. So let's try and find another table. This is similar to the one I've just, this one here that I've just been playing on. There's a huge streak of zeros there. Depth of 2, then 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. So not too bad. Currently on a 0. Next one, yeah, not too keen on that one. Lots of 0s, 1s, and a single 2. So again, very similar to this. What table is that? That's Roulette 7 Italian. Currently on a depth of 0. Yeah, it's a tricky one, that. I mean, I would be inclined to do a single bet progression on that, but on a depth of 1 and 2. So should we have a look at that one? Just give it a try. So it's called Roulette 7 Italian. So let's just copy that out. I'm going to close the table. Let's control find Roulette 7 Italian. Okay, currently at a depth of 1. So if I get chance, I will stick a bet on. I'll be doing the highlighted. So number 33. Oh, it's inverted. Didn't have time. So this dealer's called Kristen. There's 32 players on this one. Okay, that went to 34, so that is now on a depth of 2. So, you know, I'm going to do a single bet on this. Just a single bet. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. But that one went to number 34. So I'm just going to do a single bet on number 34. As we're currently at a depth of 2. And in the whole history of this player, she hasn't gone past a depth of 2. Bet was not received in time. Well, it was, wasn't it? It's very laggy though. Yeah, it's completely spazzing out this table. You can see it. It's just all over the place. So unfortunately, don't really want to play on this table, but I am going to watch it just to see if it does come in on a depth of 2. I think that is it. Yeah, it went to number 27. So yeah, I would have got the win. But for some reason, it's kind of all over the place. But yeah, nice signature here. So in this case, I would bet, like I just showed you, if you're doing a single bet progression, you bet on a depth of 1. If that misses, you bet on a depth of 2. But you can see that's just landed now, 27. So you can see how out of sync the video is. And now it's highlighting 0. And you can see the ball's clearly on 27. So the feed is just so far behind. It's just hilarious. So I'm going to close that table for sure. And let's have a look through a few more of these. So that one's not looking amazing. That one's, yeah, that's not looking good either. Depth of 2 there. You see, there's so many tables to choose from. So you know, that's the beautiful thing about auto tracking. You can just sit there and, I mean, sometimes you might go through 20 tables and not find a signature. And if you do, that's okay. Just leave it. Come back an hour later or half an hour later and have a look. So I'm going to go right back to the beginning now. and see what we've got going on. So this example here is where I would do the betting in blocks. So I would only bet when it says a depth of 0, and then I would bet on the unhighlighted area because I don't see any gaps in between. Now, ideally, I'd like to see a few more, if, for example, these 3 zeros here, I'd like to not see them there. And then you've got a nice big block here. And every time it's at a depth of 0, I bet on the unhighlighted. And as you can see, that was at a depth of 1. So now it's at a depth of 2. So this dealer does seem to be favoring the unhighlighted section. So that's the way I would go with that particular table. Let's have a look at a few more. Again, this is perfect for what I was just saying, the block betting. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the block betting, I always do it at flat betting. You can see that lovely depth of 9. So what I want to do, I'm going to check out this one. Now there are two Duchess tables. So let's have a look at that. So this one's 14, 18. So it is this one. That's just gone to 35. So, I mean, as soon as I've gone to the table, unfortunately, it has brought in that 0. But it might be worth giving it a shot. I'll have a look. Just I want to see it go to unhighlighted again. So between 20 and 25. 154. So that's gone to 14. So that is the highlighted again, only just. So yeah, I got to keep an eye on this because that's gone 00 now, which I don't want to see. But he did just have a massive depth of 9 there. You can see there 00, which not really what I wanted to see, especially when I look at his previous game, which was 0-1, 0-1-1, 0-0. Then he went to the opposite. So looks like he's changed, and they do. Dealers can change their pattern. It depends if someone said something nasty in the comments that can piss them off and then make them want to spin the ball faster. They could be thinking about an argument that they've just had at home or whatever. So 31, yeah, gone back to the highlighted. So it looks like he's changed it back. I'm not really keen on dealers that chop and change like that. So I do like to scroll through and just find something that is a bit more consistent. That's looking nice with the depths of 2. Currently on a depth of 1. Which table is this? This is the other Duchess roulette. So yeah, I'd be interested to see if that goes to a depth of 2 again. But again, it's quite choppy. But I know a lot of people that see a graph like this and they would just flat bet, but they would only bet on a depth of 2. So you can see that went to a depth of 1. So let's go through, have a look again. Nothing really there that catches my eye. This one's just updating. Currently on a depth of 2. And yeah, not really my cup of tea. Again, that's very similar to the other one. That's Sport Roulette, which we've just been on. Yeah, not amazing. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, let's have a look. Roulette 2. That is obviously they've changed, but it looks like they are just smashing that highlighted section. It is currently on a depth of 2, which I don't like to see, but let's just have a look because that is beautiful. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a depth of 1, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Highlighted again. Is currently at a depth of 2. That's come in now. I want to watch, see if she goes back to hitting the zeros. Basically hitting the highlighted. We'll put that to 9. So yeah, really want to see this dealer hit between number 5 and 0, that green highlighted section. Oh, it looks like that crappy video feed again. It's just pathetic. I mean, yeah, it did. It went to number 3, so See that it is the highlighted, but it's still spinning here. You can see it's 3 here. But yeah, I really don't like it when the feed's like that. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame because that's a really nice signature there. But when the connection's like this, it's just, you know, it's like an endless loop. Don't know if this will make any difference. So I went to 29. So yeah, again, that was a 0 again. I almost want to bet, you know what I mean? Because we got such a beautiful grouping there of the zeros, basically the highlighted numbers, but it's just like an endless loop. It's like, yeah. See, that's only just showing you the result there, which is back here, number 3. Then the next one's going to go to 29. Okay, so it is showing 29, but you see the ball's on number 3 there. So, and that's gone back to 29. So 29 to 29. So, yeah, it is perfect signature, but I just don't like watching the data feed. You know, I could get away with just sticking a bet on there, but I like to actually see what's going on just to see if they're scamming or not. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Apart from that, depth of 1 and a depth of 2. That's gone to 24. So yeah, that was just outside that area. Yeah, I can't bet on it without watching the result come in. As annoying as that is. That one's no good there. So that's the German one. A few zeros and ones. Roulette 7. Roulette 3 Macau. Yeah, nothing earth-shattering. Same there. Roulette Azure. Again, nothing really on this side of the table. Yeah. But I mean, this is a beautiful thing, just being able to scroll through the tables like this, for sure. It's you know, this isn't looking too bad, but the previous part of it is not looking amazing. So, and 29 minutes now, so there is going to be a dealer change. Let's go back, see what's going on here. Speed roulette. This has been a dealer change recently, 4 minutes ago. 2 minutes. Again, 2 minutes ago. 27 minutes ago. This is on the Duchess. Nice block of zeros going on there. But it has had those 2s. Does seem to change it, but in blocks, which is nice, but also risky because you know, you get into that and then it changes and then it changes back. But very nice to see it go in blocks like that. As you can see, we've had a bunch of zeros. Now it's at a depth of 1, so you're probably more inclined to start following the reverse area key. Triumph roulette. This is yeah, like I said, betting in the blocks on this one, it's still going. So let's have a look. I might be able to squeeze one more bet in. I'm not sure because they've been on 32 minutes. So let's have a look. I'm definitely not as good as that signature was on that. It's just not it's not nice betting on a table that you can't see. Yeah, they've just updated the dealer. Dealer's just changed. So back to Lacey. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to end the video here. I think they're all the dealers are changing again. I made a decent profit. I'm up to £122. It didn't take too long to do that. Obviously, I've been chatting more than I've been playing. But yeah, that's all it was. I started with £75 the other day and got 2 wins. And again, I've just got a couple of wins. But yeah, this dealer changed now because it's coming up to 9 p.m. in the evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I always say, you know, if you do enjoy the content, please give the video a thumbs up and also smash that subscribe button if you are new. And don't forget to check out roulettecalculators.com. Catch you on the social network. Take care. And as always, bet smart.